Why did you use me? And I was feeling bad.
What's your strategy? Flashing the lights, you float to limit. What's your strategy? Flashing the lights, you float to limit.
Yo, I love you.
TMI. This is Ballin' Buckets. It's your boy Dub.
This you got Ugly Flacco.
This is your guy, Pretty Motherfucking Diddy 314.
You should just be Pretty Diddy.
Pretty Diddy. Diddly diddly.
New Balance woke. I swear to God. Swear for God.
Speaking of God, the God MC,
The God.
Okay.
we got breaking news for you.
You probably don't know.
Because you was doing 82
25 minutes late.
in the speed zone. Carmelo Anthony
Sign.
with the...
Knicks.
No.
Wait. Ooh, this is a good game. Who signed Melo today?
Who should sign Melo? Who would need him? Who needs him at this point in time?
Offensively, he's coming off the bench, right?
Not necessarily.
This team?
No.
It would be a good look. I mean,
Well, let's let him guess, and then we'll go back.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta give me something. Go on.
No, we don't.
Who would have signed Melo?
Who is your top 5 teams that should sign Melo?
Golden State.
Okay, not them. You said the Knicks, not them.
Okay, not Golden State, not the Knicks, but someone that needs offensive punch.
And would be a good look for Melo. Let's put that in there.
Toronto.
And one of them was lobbying for him.
Don't
Oh,
give
the
him too
Nets.
much.
He signed with Brooklyn.
No,
So I said Toronto and Brooklyn. So no to both of those.
correct.
This dude was lobbying for him like 2 years ago.
Okay. Let's see where you go.
Memphis.
A good look.
Chicago.
You going the wrong way.
Completely.
Contender.
Oh, a contender. He signed
Now,
with the Lakers.
They was a contender.
He's on the Lakers. Ooh,
you give up?
yeah.
You completely give up.
Houston.
No,
No.
like before we say you give up, like you tap out?
Utah.
Do you tap out?
Yes, I tap out.
Portland.
Oh, I did say that. Because
It was CJ McCollum 2 years ago, like really saying like you need to come here.
When
that
he
was
went to
Dame. That was
Houston.
Dame.
Yes.
When he went to Houston, it was CJ.
Okay.
Yeah, CJ was all about that.
So they signed Melo.
Non-guaranteed contract.
Non-guaranteed.
Non-guaranteed.
That's fine. Melo got.
I don't like that.
No, but still, you got to think about it. Melo made it like two.
I'm not worried about the money.
We said the same thing, but he had a good rebuttal.
Non-guaranteed just means I can cut you from the fuck I feel like it.
I get it,
I don't like it.
but you're a pro. Melo's a professional scorer, meaning he's gonna have his ups and downs. But as long as he comes in on a high streak and doing what he's supposed to do,
Being a good teammate.
being a good teammate, not trying to be a starter.
I get
Now let's evaluate, because we were trying to not talk about it before talking about it.
Who that 3 right now?
They're a title contender. They at least they were in the playoffs. This is why I said contender.
being in the playoffs and being contenders are two different things.
No,
They made it to the second round.
No, they made it to the Western Conference Finals last year. It was them and Golden State. Challenge me.
Yeah.
It wasn't Denver, was it?
Challenge me.
It wasn't Denver?
Challenge me.
No, Denver lost in the first round,
No, they didn't.
didn't it?
They lost to Portland in the second round.
No. Fuck nuts. Yes, you're right. They did lose. to
Apologize.
Portland. They did lose to Portland in the second round. Because Portland beat OKC.
Yeah. Swept them.
Then they played Denver.
Okay.
No, they
Beat them in 7.
They did 4-1 Portland. I mean,
You might as well
OKC.
gotten swept. Fuck that. What's the one game?
They beat Denver. And then, they went up against Curry and them boys.
Who did Golden
Dame
State
got cold. Dame got cold.
Dame got cold after the first series. So.
Right, I'm saying like he was wore out.
Right.
And what? Golden State beat Houston in their first series?
No, they beat LA Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Clippers took them to 6.
Who did
'Cause
Houston play?
They played Houston second.
Well, who did Houston play in the first?
Yeah.
Houston played
Utah.
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 They beat Utah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call, Lightning McQueen.
That's New Balance woke.
Hashtag NB woke.
So yeah,
That's why I said contender. That's a contender, bro.
And let's go back. Let's go back to what I was saying. I didn't want to talk about until we told them. What's their starting five?
Who's at 3 right now? Rodney Hood? Is Rodney Hood at 3?
What?
I don't think he should start
Melo?
initially. One, that's going to disrupt your team chemistry.
Well,
I think eventually he makes a start line.
Nah, I think
He don't got to start as long as he finishing the game.
Right. I don't think he should start because you got their offensive punch. Dame and CJ. You know what I mean?
You don't want him right out there the whole time with them.
Right. But
But
then
Melo, the first dude off the bench.
But then you got your dog in my dude.
Aminu?
No, my dude from Miami, Whiteside. You got Whiteside that's cleaning up all the boards. He doing the dirty.
He's starting.
Work. That's starting doing the dirty work, right? He's a double. He's walking double, 14 and 13 or some shit like that.
I think when it settles down, he's gonna be 10 points, 13 rebounds.
Now.
Right.
Well, no, he could get some more, like Kobe said, get it off the rim.
Right.
They ain't calling no plays for Whiteside.
Whiteside is straight hustle, bro. Whiteside is a better Tyson Chandler.
He strode Miles Swift.
Get the fuck. You so disrespectful.
Come on with a deal.
No, he wasn't.
In college?
In college, yes. NBA, no.
Can we give a quick...
Okay, so they're starting 5. Dame, CJ, we knew. Rodney Hood.
We might as well say 3-guard lineup.
It is, because they say, yeah, Little at power forward.
Nasir Little?
Yes.
He is little.
And Whiteside at the 5.
We run 3 guards.
Nasir Little?
Yeah.
From UNC?
The rookie?
The rookie. But I don't see that, though. Like, that's one side I've seen. I don't necessarily believe that.
Can we give a quick moment of silence to Charles Rogers?
It is Nasir Little.
Died 38. Would refuse to get a kidney transplant. He said, I'm ready to go see God.
Bro had a long, tough life.
That's what I'm saying. You got to remember.
You supposed to save RPs for the end of the episode?
I'm just saying, because I was reading more about him before we started recording.
Hey,
All in that brain, you couldn't file that away.
bro, he has no filing system. He has...
Dewey Decimal.
He has 3 servers in his brain, bro.
Did you pull up who they got?
Yeah.
3 servers and 2 Wi-Fis.
But what's they bench? They still rolling with...
Their bench is Bazemore,
That's who plays a lot.
Anthony Simmons, and he doesn't need to play a lot. Bazemore doesn't. Melo.
Cold words, left to right, top to bottom.
Lassobir, dude from Kentucky.
Sal Labassiere.
Right. And you got Gary Trent Jr.
He can shoot.
No, he definitely needs to come off the bench.
So,
You need to run that bench, big fella.
big dog.
But he can come off the bench and be Lou Will.
Melo is better than
Oh,
Bazemore and Hood.
But what we said? What was the biggest thing I was saying about Melo? Same thing I said about AI.
You got to accept your role.
He can be the biggest star on the team.
Right, that's Dame, though.
Right. So you got Dame to be the biggest star because he's still the best player out there.
With the biggest contract. I got the biggest nuts now.
You know, so Melo can fall behind Dame and CJ because as soon as they come out and he come in, he got green light. I mean, the Hulk level green.
so you're telling me Melo's the new J.R. Smith?
No, Lou Will. He about to battle Lou Will for 6 man instantly. Like he could put up 23, 24 games.
Easy. And hey, low key, on the high end, Melo got a chip on the shoulder. On the high end, Melo could make the All-Star team if he puts up numbers off the bench.
So
Loaded West though.
Oh, Loaded West, you're right.
let's transition because since I heard the news, I cannot wait to talk to y'all about this. Saturday.
Come on, do
Oh,
it.
right, Saturday.
That's all I had to say.
Kaepernick.
Saturday.
I think that's the biggest crop of bullshit that the NFL has rolled out since motherfucking that pass interference non-call on the Rams. the motherfucking tuck rule. That shit bigger than the tuck rule. That's the worst shit since the tuck rule.
No, or the Des made a catch and they said it wasn't. That was a catch.
But that was after the tuck rule.
I understand. But like,
I'm just saying, like, because you got to think about it.
It was catch.
Let's be realistic. Kaep and his representatives didn't know about this NFL meeting they was putting together.
Was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Workout. So if his representatives didn't know, the GMs didn't know, no teams knew about this shit until Tuesday. Why is it? And first and foremost, when has the NFL ever facilitated trying to work out a player? Ever. Like, think about it. It's always teams that's making these calls like, hey, come in for a workout. When has the NFL ever facilitated doing something like this? So that's why I think it's a big.
When have we ever had a situation like Kaep before?
It's not about that. Why are they breaking protocol after 3 years?
He's saying this should be standard business of Kaep should have got invited to training camps or
Right.
a 10-day contract or whatever.
I get you, but we're also 10 games in the season. I just think, like, I can understand your point where it's like, this is why we doing this. But a part of me is also saying, like, at least we doing something.
No, so that's what I'm saying. So you're saying you'd rather them do something with no realistic expectations behind it, with no real feelings. That's a gesture, bro. Like, would you rather your girl do something because she know that it hurt your feelings or fuck with you or it's something that you like, or she's just doing it because, oh well, I think this motherfucker might like it. I don't care about the outcome.
Would you rather them do a gesture or just say, fuck you, you're never play again?
Yes, I'd rather them be realistic, upfront,
Okay.
open.
New bout. Whoa.
I'm going to play the wait and see. I don't think Saturday is going to amount to anything. If anything, this will be an audition for next year.
Which is, from what I've heard, that's what it really is, though.
But why do it now?
Exactly. He's 33 next year. So guess what? You're guaranteeing that
He 32 or 33?
he's 32 now. Next year he'll be 33.
I thought he was 31 now.
So now you guarantee.
So did I.
Now you're guaranteeing that this man will not be a starter. Because how many starters do you have that's coming into the league at 33? You know what I mean? Unless they already was a starter the year before. The Brady's, the Rodgers.
How old is
the
Teddy
Brees.
Bridgewater?
26, 27?
No, 28.
Nah. Now you look it up. You challenging me? Put your money up.
What fucking phone's over there?
You got two phones.
They're both over there because
You
they're
got, you got two phones.
Phones. One for the
No, you got two phones,
phone.
no neck, bro. Come on.
Played.
I just don't think one. You bringing them in now? Okay, yeah, it's a dog and pony show. Well, you're not even bringing him in. You set this up without him knowing, so it's really a big dog and pony show.
And
Now, it's only, like you say, it's 5 weeks.
27. He's going to be. He just turned 27.
How is Kaep? And
32.
he's gonna be, if he is even offered a role on a team this late, you setting him up to fail because he would get picked by a shitty team. He's not going to the Patriots this late in the season. Why would they even take that risk?
Because Bill Belichick doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
He doesn't, but he does.
He doesn't, but Kaep isn't his type of quarterback.
Exactly. So let's
The only real team that he could go into tomorrow and play
Dallas.
Baltimore,
is Baltimore, Arizona,
Carolina.
Cleveland.
Carolina.
Carolina got a Great White Hope. They're not bringing
I thought you were talking about the scheme wise.
system, yeah, but I'm just saying as far as somebody getting hurt.
Right.
Chicago, but they already basically planning for Cam to go there. Since he is tanking for the two boys that played this past weekend, Tua and Bowers or whatever his name is. Burrow.
Miami.
They got nothing to lose, but they coach gonna get fired by the season too.
Right. So
it's a lose-lose situation
But
to
didn't
go
they,
to
they,
a team
they
right now.
named like 7 teams who definitely were there.
They put out 13 teams today.
They put out 13 teams,
But none
that
of
are interested.
Right.
I heard 7 that are like, we will be there.
Bro, but this is the thing though.
It was like Atlanta, Dallas.
They confirmed 13 are coming.
Right. But you got to think about it. None of the higher ranking officials are there. When
No coaches are coming.
Right.
On a
No,
Saturday?
no GMs are coming. Like when they're really scouting someone, you have the scouts there, but you're going to have your head coach there or assistant coach there. You have the GM.
Maybe this is just one
the
thing
GM
they're
will
just
be
trying
there.
to fuck with them.
No. That's why I say it's a PR stunt.
Well, it could be a fuck with you. It's like, hey, we set this up, be there. It's Boeing. Hey, come back for this interview.
The second one.
But that's the thing though. Like when his representative said, "Hey, well, can we move it to this date?" No, it's this date. Normal protocol is for
It's a test though.
right, but normal protocol is for Tuesdays, right?
After the week, yeah.
After the week, so you can have the GM there, you can have the head coach there. But this Saturday, it's a hard Saturday. No, Saturday.
The test is, can you conform to our rules now? That's the real question of why they doing this shit. Is this another NB woke moment?
Yeah.
Yes, look at this jigger. Who? Jigger what?
Don't go there. I knew he was about to tangent. But I don't think
Fix your motherfucking collar.
is
Other side, dick. Oh, God. Now you just...
I don't think don't you take my picture. I do what you was doing. I don't think it's a real thing until, like I say, if they gonna give him a shot, it's gonna be in the off season. This is the conversation. It's let's get away from a bunch of these concussion steroid talks. Let's take a little steam off the NCAA about to fuck something up. This the storm before the rain.
Have you ever had something in your left hand, you had something in your right hand, you're like, can't remember what I had. Say like $200? Fuck, who's screwing who now?
I have no idea.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No
He's in
impact,
there
no
with-
idea. No impact, no idea.
It was the setup, and it was the voice, maybe.
It was Gilbert Godfrey.
I get it. I got it after you said the movie.
USA up all night.
What?
All right.
Gilbert Godfrey was on that. He was the first host. Okay, you guys too young for that. Oh, you guys had money. I had to watch whatever came on. Whatever that came on those 2 channels.
You know what I said today at work? Not to completely go off subject, but I thought of both of you when I said it at work. Because I said, and people looking like, what the fuck? I said, you remember the stand-up music they used to always have? Good morning, that shit. I started off this morning. You're like, the fuck? I was like, for me, it was good. For me, it got my day started.
Don't it just like relieve pressure?
Because I tried to do it like in my head. I was trying to do your voice doing it, but I thought he was like, "Good morning, Natchez." And then I went all up like this. People were like, "The fuck?" I enjoyed it. Got me started.
Since we on the NFL, who's your MVP?
Russ.
But with Lamar Jackson close
Bro, you know how much money we could have made
from doing what?
if we'd have bet in Vegas.
I know, right? But no one.
I hate to be a dickhead. If Russ is the MVP, then I hate doing this. I think it's an asshole award. But Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. Well,
I just hate.
No, McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey.
No, Lamar Jackson.
Bro, McCaffrey.
They're gonna find a way to get McCaffrey in there.
You got how many?
They'll fuck around and give him the MVP,
Bro,
They trying.
right? How many white superstars outside of quarterbacks does the league really have?
Let them tell it. They got
One.
McCaffrey and who else?
JJ Watt gone. He done.
They still love him.
He gone.
They still
Joey
love-
Bosa.
They trying to give it to both the Bosa boys.
They trying to bump them up.
Because they showed a stat the other day about them, like,
a fake fucking
fake.
on Wednesdays. No other brothers born in
Bro.
Eastern Standard Time have had more sacks against black people
No.
in the history
God,
of the Eastern Conference versus someone under the Trump administration.
Right. They came up with the wackest fake stat ever.
Fuck, I hate them stats.
They're both balling. Between the two of them, they have 15.5 sacks. Motherfucker, when have you ever fused two players together to come up with one stat line? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude from Tampa got more sacks than him.
Right. Dude from Tampa balling. But then you see all the antics of the young Bosa, right?
Fucking Republican.
Mocking Dak and then doing that.
Oh, right.
Driving the flag down to the...
for Baker.
Right,
Fuck
for
Baker too, though.
All that shit. But if it was someone else, if it was a different...
He's just disrespectful.
Look at Odell Beckham Jr., right? He was on the sidelines. He was obviously pissed, but he was frustrated. Wasn't doing nothing extra. Just frustrated, so run up down the sideline like, fuck. But they was like, oh, he's about to implode. He's about to mess up this team chemistry, this, that, and third. But look at both of them, though.
They winning. They losing. That's always going to be the story.
And I get it. But
if he was winning,
Odell had every right to be a little perturbed.
Odell should be mad he got traded because the dude in New York probably a better quarterback than Baker.
And I was
Daniel
never high on
Jones.
Baker. I was never high on Baker.
You know I wasn't.
Right. And like
Baker was his collar like that.
Like Antonio Brown
fixed it, didn't I?
Like Antonio Brown said, Lamar Jackson should have been the first quarterback taken in that draft.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But, so before the season, he was 10,000 to 1 MVP.
Wasn't old boy in that same draft too, though?
Who?
Old boy, Mahomes? Wasn't he in that draft? No.
Mahomes was with Deshaun Watson and Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Trubisky went number 2.
Trubisky, we just gonna fuck his name up perfectly.
Because he's trash.
Every time we say his name, we gotta say
Patrick
it differently.
Mahomes went before Watson. Patrick Mahomes went like 7 and Watson went like 10 or some shit like that. But you can go wrong with either one with Watson or Mahomes.
I think long term, Watson is going to be the better quarterback. I think if we put Deshaun Watson under Andy Reid, his numbers would be immaculate.
Let that bit go.
Houston has never put anything at quarterback. They've always had that good receiver that bailed them out.
Andre Johnson
from
the U,
and now Deshaun Hopkins.
Andre the Great.
DeAndre Hopkins.
What's old boy gonna do this weekend? I'm interested to see him, and I never cared about Washington.
Washington who?
The Redskins, Haskins.
He's gonna do exactly what Washington been doing. Shit.
Name 2 skilled players on Washington, not name AP.
Ooh.
Art Monk and
Santana Moss, motherfucker.
I was like Santana Senor. Which Moss?
Sonora's Moss.
Which Moss am I gonna go with?
83s.
Right.
They got nobody for them to throw to.
And Josh Norman is
trash.
Dumpster juice trash.
I'm weird about defensive backs. You got a short time to get them to be worth a shit.
Look at Richard Sherman.
Look at Patrick.
He can only play one side.
Look at Patrick Peterson.
But he's the one who breaks the mold because he reminds me the most of
don't do it. No way.
He's just athletic,
right?
He get toast to. He's nothing
fast.
near Dion.
He's not right.
I didn't say he was the closest thing to it, but you can do something besides play defensive back.
What? Run kicks back? Nobody lets their fucking all-star corners run kicks back anymore.
Right.
Grow some balls.
The only player that they letting that do is Tyreek Hill.
And he was doing that until they was like, oh shit, he's all pro. And then they pulled him back. And the only time they let him do it now is sporadic.
Here's my thing with defensive backs, just as far as paying them. So you get a great defensive back, right? Comes in the league or becomes a starter.
Charles Woodson.
You've got
beat current motherfucker like Gilmore from New England.
So perfect example.
From South Carolina.
Isn't he leading the league in interceptions right now?
No.
If the Patriots are,
right.
I don't know if he is.
But he's like, you don't throw him. So you got 2 years where they're going to be a dominant shutdown corner, right? That third year, midway through the end of the year, you pay them, right? Then that fourth year, no one throws on them. The fifth year, still no one throws on them. The sixth year, you're like, maybe I'm going to start throwing him because he hasn't had that same test. So that sixth year, he's getting tested. A couple times, he's going to get fucking shown up.
That's only the teams that throw him on one side.
But 7th year, like they're already kind of decreasing by the 6th, 7th year. So like, I don't feel it's a defensive back. I'm not paying that because you've only got
Ain't that every fucking skill player?
Thank you.
How many people making it 7, 8 years?
I just think between like with defensive back, when they fall off, they fall the fuck off.
All players.
Running backs?
But I also agree. Running back,
wide receptionists.
No, they can. Oh my god, they can go longer.
Mitch Trubisky.
Miss Triscuit cake, Triscuit cracker.
No. So what, I think what you're getting confused at, or what your ideas, it's like you have to think about old linemen. They can go forever. Old linemen can go forever. These skill positions, all of them have a short window.
I just think, to me, just defensive back when they go. Besides running back, which we know,
You're saying they have the steepest decline.
Yeah, because I think think about Revis. Like for 2 or 3 years, you're like, holy shit, Revis Island.
I didn't think that highly of Revis though.
Really?
I never did.
I never thought highly of Sherman because he could only play the one side. Sherman was not the guy to follow around. Like he's staying on that side. And that's all he's doing.
Is that
You're
Sherman
comparing
or Scheme?
people to Dion.
Right.
Stop.
Is that Sherman or Scheme?
He's the greatest.
No.
Right, and that was Scheme, and that's what they're doing in San Francisco. And what's happening in San Francisco? He's got like the lowest target yards per game of any cornerback.
So you got to think about it. Like,
who's another good defensive back that you like? Okay,
Charles Woodson.
Current.
Oh, you said current. I'm sorry, my bad.
But I also think with Charles Woodson, though, at that point, it's like I feel that Charles Woodson realized he was declining, and they moved him to free safety.
Everybody loses a step.
Right.
But to me, he's the one.
Stop comparing people to Dion. Nobody stays fast their entire life like Dion did. And when Dion did, he moved to fucking safety.
Darryl Green.
Right. You're talking about two of the top 4 corners of all time.
I'm just saying Darryl Green he was still fast in year 1 than he was in year 20.
And where is he from? The country somewhere? Because he's like,
They're all from the country. They're all from Florida. They all chase rabbits.
Right, chasing horses. Wild horses.
Your top corners now got to be Jalen Ramsey.
Right. But he's physical, though.
Still top corner.
No, I'm just saying, no. So you know what Jalen's going to do? I'm talking about what we want to tie it all together, right? Come full circle. Jalen's going to transition to a safety later on in his career.
He's more Rod Woodson.
Exactly. Perfect. But comparison.
Your corners are Ramsey, Gilmore. It used to be Joe Hayden. He fell way off.
He got the bag and fell the fuck off.
But he wasn't that good to me anyway.
Right.
He was on a bad team, and people were bombing on them. So of course you're gonna make some plays. It's the Kevin Love theory. Is anybody screaming how great Kevin Love is right now?
Hey, you still putting up 17 and 12
on the shit team.
That's not great. Shout
out to
Midge of Hassan Whiteside.
I want to hear I want him to finish that thought about the corners.
There aren't a lot of great corners.
Where do you put Peterson?
He's high.
Right,
he's not
5.
Great.
He top 5.
Got traded. Has he had a pick every game since he's been traded?
Who?
Peterson got traded to
Baltimore.
Peters. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Peters.
I like Peters better than Peterson.
So here's the thing with Peters. Peters take risks.
Peters is also a locker room problem.
Right.
He talk too much.
he a head case.
He Marshawn Lynch cousin. Like something wrong with that.
Say none. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, first cousins.
Oh, say less.
Why do you think?
Say less.
I don't know. Why do you think Marshawn ran on the field when Peters got it
in Kansas City when he was with Oakland?
He was like, oh nah. He grabbed him like, hey, nah, come through the team. Come on.
He pulled Peters through the whole Raiders team, and did nobody touch him.
We swinging on everybody. Cousin.
No, first cousin.
Right.
Say less.
Peanut butter and jam. I think the same could be said for running backs.
But it's
scheme. Zeke ain't looking that great this year. It's because the Cowboys don't know what they're doing. They want to throw the ball. He's
still looking all right.
Zeke is having his worst year, and it's not even close.
He got the bag.
He's not even top 10 right now.
It's not even about the bag. Like you say, it's about Zeke. Like you have a zone blocking scheme, all this. But Cowboys are switching more, so they try to cater to Dak now. Oh, Dak started off hot.
Who's
Amari Cooper,
Who's the offensive coordinator?
a quarterback.
Kellen.
A throwing quarterback.
Right.
Did they ever run the ball at Boise? And they had the dude that knocked people out.
Oh, my boy,
LeGarrette Blount.
He was at Oregon. He knocked someone out
From
Boise State.
That's right.
Hey, when he hit him with that. What now, cuz? He was. I can't believe he hit me.
But even with those teams, they didn't run the ball.
No.
Right.
They had a white boy running back.
I didn't know they even.
His name was Bronco.
They had like a Bono, like
He was
like
mixed.
right. He was mixed dude because he proposed to his girlfriend, old sap ass
His
dude,
name like Bronco or
Right.
something. Bronco Mendenhall.
on national television. He
Hey, I played college football. I knew everybody's name.
Shout out to Rashard and all.
He retired early,
Yeah.
and he's a movie producer.
Yes,
Whoa.
he is. He got all his faculties.
What did he produce?
It's
A bunch of like TV shows.
I was gonna say shows he
Ballers. He's the
the lead
executive
person
producer
on
on
Ballers.
Ballers.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And then something.
but that's the big one. That's
Yeah,
the one
but
I
there-
was like, oh shit.
But there's one like right under that's not bad.
So it makes sense. It makes sense. That's why Ricky Jarrett reminds me so much of Antonio Brown.
Because he played for Steelers.
He played for the Steelers and he played with Antonio Brown. But look at Ricky Jarrett on there.
But I think he's like a consultant. Because the opening credits is Antonio Brown running.
Yeah,
He got to get paid for that.
he got you. He ain't getting paid from the league right now.
Well, according to his Twitter, he got $35 million in the bank. Fuck niggas. Like, he be going at people on Twitter.
Hey, but you know what's crazy?
He's bored.
Nah, you know what's crazy?
He's still a great receiver.
great.
He's one of them people, if all the shit kind of just goes away, next year he'll go on a team and he'll be right where he left off. Because he's built differently.
Mentally, physically, all like he's not a opposing receiver, right? He's not a T.O. type receiver, but he's not a Marvin Harrison type receiver because like Marvin Harrison, yeah, he good. It's more so scheme used paired with an all time great quarterback.
Marvin Harrison and Antonio Brown are equal route runners.
Because Antonio Brown can run around like no one else.
So can Marvin Harrison. There's a reason that slow motherfucker was open a lot.
I also appreciate the fact that Marvin Harris didn't say shit, but apparently, like, you fast forward, like, he'll shoot the fuck out of you.
He's still from Philly.
Yeah, like,
But-
he will.
South Philly.
But AB got burners,
AB could go, yeah.
right?
Marvin Harrison was like Reggie Wayne. Like, they was like 4 or 5 speed. They just ran great routes.
I thought Reggie Wayne was a little bit better.
No,
Faster.
Speed-wise, a little bit.
I'm
Half
a
step.
He was just taller, so the
Right.
shit looked better.
Okay.
I'm-
The stride.
I'm
Yeah,
a U
stride.
fan. I'm a U fan, bro. Marvin Harrison was that dude. Reggie Wayne, like okay,
Reggie Wayne ran. He ran routes. It's just like Edge. Edge wasn't fast. Edge was just perfect through the hole. Pause.
perfect.
Shout out to Ward Dunn, gave his 173rd house away to long-term housing.
That's dope.
Shout out to Warwick Dunn, one of my favorite players of all time, and he's a minority owner in the Falcons.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Arthur Blank looked out for him. Like, all right, you that dude, you that deal. I respect everything you represent. Boom.
Ward Dunn's just a good. He's always been just a good dude.
Because you got to think about it. He from Baton Rouge. Mom was a cop. Mom got killed in the line of duty.
Raised him and his siblings.
Raised him and his siblings. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's where Deshaun Watson kind of picking up too.
So, cool thing, Deshaun Watson, Warwick Dunn gave Deshaun Watson mom their first home.
Yeah.
It's pictures up there. Everything.
Wow.
And it's like coming full circle now. That shit crazy, right?
Wow.
So now that's why Deshaun Watson's so humble. He's like, I'm paving this shit forward. That's what you're supposed to do.
He was doing a lot for the hurricane victims in Houston. And yeah, because that's where they was living, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see all the kids who came from the Snoop Football League who kind of like trickling in the NFL now.
Yeah, well,
That's
Snoop's
cool.
son that quit football.
Like John Ross.
Dude from Washington. Okay.
And old boy from Oregon. I don't know where he's at now. The Mambo. What the fuck? Was a Kansas City returner. before Tyreek Hill took his job. Fuck. Oh, man. Gotta look it up later.
Why the fuck you rub your head like you got hair back there? So?
They can't see.
You rubbing the shadow.
Right.
Fuck you in your collar.
Now, since we were talking about players from the past, Charles Rogers. That was my dude on college football at Michigan State.
Yep.
I played with the U.
It wasn't fair to play with Miami.
Bruh, we had Andre Johnson on the outside. We had Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne.
Speaking from someone who's from that area and just kind of getting some more background, like, apparently dude was just like Mr. Michigan for every sport.
Everything.
Right.
He was all world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and that's what fucked him up. Though, when he got drafted by the Lions, you keeping this man in his same toxic environment that he grew up in.
So he left here with 9 kids.
9.
I don't think he was ever married.
Dropping.
So 40 million, broken collarbone, sitting out, popping pills. Broke another collarbone like the next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
More pills, pain pills, weed. Like, he was too young to go through what he went through.
There was like, was it 3 years where Detroit was just taking wide receivers?
Yeah, it was
They
him.
took Charles Rogers. They took the dude Mike Williams.
Mike Williams from USC, right?
And Roy Williams.
And then Roy Williams.
The receiver.
And then Calvin.
That was Calvin.
Calvin was like 2 or 3 years later.
But he played with Charles Rogers, though, I think.
No, he didn't.
I don't think so. If it was when Charles Rogers
No.
tried to come back in the league.
No. He did not play with Charles Rogers.
I don't
He played
think
with
so
Roy.
either.
He
He played with Roy Williams.
Yeah.
Roy gave him his nickname.
Are you sure you played with Charles Rogers?
You gonna look it up on that motherfucker?
Guaranteed.
That cricket.
Charles Rogers was
What's the
out,
Wi-Fi code?
Charles Rogers was out the league by like 06.
09.
You want to put some money on this?
Yeah, because I actually looked it up earlier today. It was 09.
Let's put some money on this.
Put some money in 50 push-ups.
That motherfucker know you can't do no push-ups.
Thought he was gonna say something like, I do push down.
Right. Tank
I pushed
out.
the world down.
Which
Oh.
he called him Tank.
Yeah, I don't know where you get 09 from.
He came in the league, what, 02, 03?
03. He ain't staying in the league.
He ain't staying in the league that
He stayed in the
long.
league to like 05, 06 at the latest.
He was cut early.
Right. He probably tried to go to CFL or something in 09, but I doubt that too. But the crazy thing is, like, at the end of the day, like, they showed a documentary on him, and he was, only thing he had to his name was like this fucking rinky-dink mechanic / tent shop type deal. And he was working there.
Damn.
Then he'd go out and back, you know what I mean? They was recording him and talking to him. He was smoking the blunt then. You know what I mean? But he was all world though. Like, this dude was, you know who has a similar story that I'm glad that he's on the up and up now? Josh Gordon.
True.
How do you think he's going to do in...
Great. Because you got to think about it. If you look at the game Monday, they played Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the game Monday, Russell Wilson went to Josh Gordon in the clutch. The 2 catches. Twice, right? The 2 catches they needed to have, he went to Josh Gordon.
He was right.
And once Josh Gordon get,
I don't want to talk about it.
Once he get up to the
acclimated
playbook,
to the system,
he'll be his number one target.
easy.
He'll be his best receiver he's ever had.
Easy. Doug Baldwin was solid.
It's not better than fucking Josh.
Now on pure talent.
He's talking about talent, but I'm saying
Doug Baldwin was a great route runner, which served what's name right. I'm just talking about pure talent.
man, you seen this dude Instagram? Like, this dude is like chiseled from stone or something.
Who? Josh Gordon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Gordon is 6'3", 220. Solid.
Freak of nature.
But that first time he got suspended, he just hit the gym. He might have been hitting the weed too, but he was hitting the gym. Like, he became a goddamn action figure.
Right, bro.
He had nothing else to do. He had to get sober.
I can't smoke.
It was alcohol.
Oh, was it?
His problem was alcoholism.
So the crazy thing is, like, it was weed too, right?
I thought it was always weed.
No, so he got suspended last time because he had alcohol.
But I said before that it was always weed. He just
Right.
wouldn't stop smoking.
But
He
then-
had like 2 DUIs.
what the goddamn action figure? Why the fuck you look like a toy?
Right. So
My son bought you for $12.99.
But you're right, like, but it's really sad, man. Like, it's sad that for his kids. Mm-hmm. But it goes to another thing that I say, like, once you popular, your popularity never dies. It just evolves, like, to a different age bracket. You know what I mean? If you popular in high school, to those same motherfuckers you was popular to, once you guys get older and you come back to a similar setting, you still gonna be the man.
You be the person they knew from then.
Right.
They gonna always look at you the same way. That their lens. Mm-hmm. Especially people that never made it out. Like, he was the one that was supposed to make it out.
And he did.
To an extent.
But 40 mil?
It's why Derrick Rose is kind of
an anomaly.
Yeah. For somebody to go to their home, and LeBron, to go to their hometown and still be able to say they played a 10-year career.
That's true.
But the best thing D Rose did was got out of Chicago.
But I also think
I don't think he would have had the same drive if he stays in Chicago through all of the turmoil.
Okay.
But I also think, to touch on that, though, I think LeBron was a little more protected. Because D Rose is kind of about that life.
Nah. You watched the Pooh documentary?
No.
His brothers protected him. His brothers made
His brothers was in it.
Right, his brothers was like, hey, nigga, you the one.
His brother started an AAU team just for him. It's like, oh, no, we're going to get all the kickback.
Right, because his brothers knew he was the one. You know what I mean? But every athlete like that comes from those type of that type of environment, they're gonna be protected by someone. You know what I mean? If someone will say, hopefully, right? Hopefully someone sees him like, hey, look, this ain't the life for you. I see something in you. Nah, bro, you ain't over here selling dope. Nah, you go over there, go to the court. We got you. Oh, you need some shoes? We got you.
I don't know if that's the code anymore, but I don't know.
Like when I was growing up, like that's how I was. When I was growing up.
If you hooped, if you play ball, you got new kicks.
Right.
It's like, that's a little dude. Especially if you hooped in the neighborhood and you was beating everybody. Football is a little different to prove, but they have to come to your games. You know what I'm saying? But basketball, there's always a basketball game that's gonna break out. So if you beating everybody and older than you and everything else, that's little so and so, he can ball.
Right. Then just like for me, it was a little different. Like, so case in point, like my mom didn't play. Everybody knew my mom, right? Oh no, you Keisha's son. Nah, get from over here. And that's how my cousin them treated me. Like, nah, bro, go on, get on, bro. So you have to protect the ones that you know that can make it.
On that note, it's been another week of Ball and Buckets. I know you missed us. We'll be back next week. This been your boy Dub.
Who has Live Sports?
Ugly Flacco.
Pretty Diddy.
Pretty Diddy. And like, comment, subscribe, and share.